Sign on to
drowned her in the
You
toilet.
didn't sign on for that reach around.
Yeah.
There was no phone booth.
Go.
See, you can
Happy
birthday to
you.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, you hold it. Happy birthday, dear Paul.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Hold on. I gotta think of a good wish.
Boy, it's taking forever.
You spun that fucker.
I did.
Yeah, it's pretty good. He's still healthy. You wanted it to read 52, not 55.
Double Nicholas.
Double nickel?
That's what it is. I might have a cooking and drink. Cooking and drink.
The guys did it.
Yeah, no, that's really. I didn't know that.
Last Wednesday, we cut up deer. We had one deer cut, 2 moose.
2 moose?
Come in, sit down.
Moose
Sit
meat. Moose meat.
Which, why are you turning him that
Turn
way?
the chair
I
back.
don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
From Canada, I think.
Have a seat there, Mr. Fody.
It's all about you.
Swag.
It's all about you.
All right, so we had a phone call, or it's not a phone call, text.
Texting.
Texting. We did a lot of texting lately, and Jody's the culprit here, so we gotta blame her.
Shocking.
These 2 ladies here have been texting back and forth, which texts back and forth to him, the texts back and forth to him, and we're all going to Texas. So she come up with this cool idea. She says, "Hey, why don't you guys do some kind of grab gifts or gag gifts, whatever you want to call it, something to do about when you guys were in the service, or in the, something about the '70s and stuff like that." And I said, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea." So it didn't take a lot of thinking, but so we put our heads together and we started coming up with some stuff for you. That's
But
what's in-
I was left out of that. I would have loved to. Okay, I guess for you, asshole.
We got
It's
ours.
not our birthday.
But before we get to that box, Don, you want to present what you got?
Well, we know that when you're out on the golf course, your putting's got something to be desired. So maybe that will help you. a little
Oh
bit.
well, I tell you what. Thank you very much because it can't make me any worse. Awesome. I'll try anything. This is cool. Marine Corps putter.
Very nice. Very nice. Don had a challenge,
Thanks, man.
a challenging day walking down the stairs with that.
You didn't see
We
him.
left the inn. We had to bring
Those
this
are my
up
pant
because
leg.
you said, "Oh, let's go over to my house now." I was saying, "What are we gonna do with all this stuff?" he had that up his pant leg. He couldn't bend his leg.
Wow, look at the size of this thing. This is a giant head.
That's my wife telling me that all the time.
Now he's
Now you have
lying.
a giant
Now he's
headed
lying.
We're not even drinking yet, and you're lying.
No, when I've been drinking, I end up telling the truth. So
And I told him about what time your ETA was to have it all in the truck, but I guess you were early.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
he was.
Dave was a little late.
Actually,
Yeah.
we pulled up at the same time.
Yeah.
We pulled up at the
Oh,
same
God,
time.
yeah.
But it was
We
funny.
didn't get the. I didn't get the memo. So
Yeah.
like, shit, are we supposed to have this all done now? We could have been doing it. We sat
Dad
around.
doesn't call you.
All right, now you get the big box.
Well, he does sometimes.
The big box is yours.
More than I want.
Do the big box.
box.
The big
All
box.
right.
Done
This is from the big box stores.
Sometimes he doesn't even say anything. I'm like, really? Okay. What do you?
All right, so David, do you want to present what you got there?
Awesome.
Feels like Christmas.
Yeah.
You do lights on in your truck?
that one. Ready?
Looks like that. Yeah. That can't be good.
Wow.
Put them around your neck. That's why they make those things. Dad, watch the drink over there by the floor.
Remember that?
This weed?
No.
We couldn't find any good brown stuff.
Cigarette?
Well, I'm
cigarette?
sure Dawn has some if
Because
you
you always
need
had to
it.
have a cigarette.
I always had that.
Playing cards?
Oh my God, a deck of cards and a cigarette?
You know how much money I won on our way over from North Carolina to Europe? It was sick.
Really?
Yep.
You'd see Paul sitting there. We used to play cards and gamble, sitting on the floor in the ship, down below in the ship. And Paul always had a cigarette just sitting there. It wasn't lit. It was just a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
Oh,
That was my good luck.
just for show. Cool.
And the cards.
This is awesome.
Huh?
I got that, but I didn't.
Aw.
So I thought, always remember that. You had to have a cigarette.
Oh,
And
goodness.
this isn't really from back that time, but since you turned 55, I thought maybe you could use that.
Uh-oh.
Or needed that. It's,
Done with it.
it's upside. There you go.
What do I?
I think he's got it.
You got you a boner.
Oh my God.
Hey, he's got a leg up on you, Don.
Put it
Mine
on.
was still
But now
on.
you're very.
Now you're gonna feel like. Now he feels like Don did with the golf putter in his pants.
Oh my
Fucking awesome.
God. Find something like
What
that.
kind?
Petrified
What bone
boner.
is this? What bone?
You know the moose I was telling you about? That's a moose.
It's a moose
Oh my God.
Oh
Just be
man.
glad he didn't shoot him out.
That cramp. The cramp is a little scary, man. Who did the carving on this family?
Oh, you're touching it. I don't think I'd want to touch it.
Well, it's been
He's got to touch it if he's got to
steam
go.
clean.
Can't touch it.
Can't touch that.
Can't touch it.
Oh my God.
That goes right next. I can't wait to take pictures of
That
this.
thing's freaking huge.
Keep away.
Never heard that before.
Jody. I don't want to see this thing missing.
Now this box is heavy. The blue box is yours. Pick it up very carefully.
That was good. That was a good one.
That's not a big boner.
Is Chester the molester in this one? Oh my God.
Here's the story on the Hustle magazine. Remember what was all over the tables in the squad bay? Hustler, Penthouse, We, and Playboy were the major ones.
Right.
All right, so
Good high society.
oh, that's okay. Those were less, but these were the top dogs. So we went online. Don and I went online and looked at the Hustler magazine itself, and we were looking for one specific.
Scratch and sniff.
The scratch and sniff. Remember the scratch and sniff?
So what were you?
But they were all that you couldn't get the scratch and sniff.
Sold out.
By the way, honey, this is why I lived on the beach as often as I could. I had a trailer, not on the barracks. But I had these in my wherever I lived.
Sure, I'm sure.
So the scratch and sniff was sold out. And so the next thing we did was we looked it online to see. Don and I we kind of looked. He says, "Oh, let's get one for the month of October because that was your birthday."
Aw.
So then we come across this one. This is the year of 1979, July.
I want to open it, but I kind of want to keep it preserved.
Yeah, it's got a full-size centerpiece.
Inside of this one is a full-size centerfold pull-out.
I only
So
want
we
to-
wanted to see if she was bigger than you. We wanted to hold it up and see if she's actually bigger than you.
Oh my God.
But yes, Chester is in there.
Yeah?
Oh yeah,
79.
So who's Chester the Molester?
Chester the
I'm assuming
Molester
it's
is a
woman.
cartoon
it's a
character.
cartoon character inside those magazines.
What about Strohs? You couldn't find Strohs?
No.
No more Strohs, huh?
Yes,
Well,
he
the
could.
switch you had
He
to look
special
at.
ordered it.
I looked that up online. And they had to sell it down in New Jersey, north of here, Connecticut, and Boston.
They actually sold that in Portland.
Portland, did they? Oh, I didn't go too far away, but
Right. I got a can opener and a camo condom.
Read it out.
Don't let them
Read it out loud.
Don't
Read it
let
out.
them see you coming. Oh man, that's awesome. Dude, how the fuck do we ever use these things? You know?
They work. I still use mine today every once in a while at work.
It's awesome. Don't let them see you coming.
There's your new golf hat.
Yeah. Yeah, babe. Oh, nice. And I didn't get one of these, but now I'm glad I didn't.
It's bigger than my head, but I don't know if it'll fit
that's
you.
so cute.
It's a medium.
Small. I got a lot of brains in here. I got no hair, but
Let me check that air gauge.
I'm sure it'll stretch out. At least it won't lose you in a windstorm.
I couldn't,
Well,
I couldn't get enough.
When you put it on the block to starch it, stretch it out.
Wait first.
Starch those things. Boy, if somebody messed with your hat after it was all nice and starched, like crushed it.
That's just for your birthday.
Well, I love these. Anyone. Yeah, hat for the bridge tonight.
Nice.
So your hair don't blow in the wind.
Matches your
Exactly.
outfit.
Yep.
Yep. Oh. You can
You
do
do that better
that
now than
later
you
on.
did
You
30
can
years
salute
ago.
to
I
them.
know.
What are those rolling papers?
In the 70s,
Yeah, I
we
didn't
didn't
get
have
either.
CDs in the 70s. You didn't have these. What's the other things they run around with nowadays? All the music's on the little iPods or MP3s and stuff. Remember, we did cassettes.
Yeah.
Everything was cassettes back then in the 70s.
Up his nose. Remember that?
Yeah, everything up his nose. But the gag gift was, just because you bring back memories of the 70s,
The cassettes. Oh, I
what we
love
listened
that.
to and what we
Yeah.
what we had.
I remember
Are
I
the
bought
cassettes
a
in
car
here?
down there and I had to put a
Yeah.
cassette.
I guess you could
radio
put- I
out
guess you
and
could take
put a
this to
cassette
somebody.
Yes.
player in.
And
I
have them
remember,
put 'em
yeah.
on.
They
That was
still
my
play my
graduation
vehicle.
gift, a cassette player in my car.
This,
Trojans?
this is not a gag.
I don't know what size are they.
Those are the extra small.
They won't fit that bone.
Oh, he doesn't need extra.
We were actually looking for extra small, but they don't sell them that. They said one size fits all.
You didn't get any
Assholes.
on the nightstand?
Huh?
You didn't get any out of the nightstand?
They're used.
They jump up.
Yeah, we know you're getting old.
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
That is Oh, and C-Rats. Wow.
This I got off of eBay.
Spaghetti with beef.
Shipped from Alaska.
Why? Yeah, how could you
1977.
how could you not give me shit on a shingle though?
I didn't
That's
have a
tomorrow
lot of
morning.
choices.
Chunks and sauce. If I eat it, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna blow chunks and sauce.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. It says not to be eaten
Yeah.
because
Oh
this
my
is original.
God.
This is original.
Here's the coffee.
So if you ladies want to see what we ate, come here and look at this stuff.
Ew.
Yeah, we ate this
You
shit.
can't actually see what you eat. It's all in a little container.
Matches,
It's all-
chewing gum, toilet paper,
Oh,
Shit,
one
shit
of the-
paper's inside there.
coffee,
Oh my God.
instant cream, substitute sugar, and
What's that
salt.
say?
Oh my God.
Jam apricot jam.
Oh,
My favorite.
Ew.
Here's the
Cracker.
It's
Crackers.
inside your
Yeah.
little can.
Oh, this is
Inside this
gold.
can here is the.
Apricots to a tractor? I don't think so.
What's in the can?
Like spam.
This one is crackers, cocoa beverage powder to make hot chocolate.
All in the
This
can?
is the
Supper.
That's
the
spaghetti.
entree.
That's your entree.
This is
Wow,
spaghetti
that's
and-
fine dining.
Spaghetti.
What'd you get for dessert?
Spaghetti with beef chunks.
What's the dessert?
Ooh.
Pound cake.
The apricots, I remember one
What's
time
the
we
dessert?
set it on the fire.
Cinnamon nut rolls.
Cinnamon nut roll.
Well, let me see. Let me
Never
see
like
it.
them.
I didn't like the pound cake and I didn't like the cinnamon nut roll.
No,
Ew.
pound cake. That was
You
Yeah,
didn't?
mix it
I
with
didn't,
the
I didn't
grape
like
jam.
that.
Too dry.
Oh my God. Ew. That's what you
I
have
always like
to
the
eat.
tuna fish.
Tuna fish was good. I like the
Tuna fish
ham and the
came with
eggs.
Peanut butter. You mix
Ham
Well,
and
that was when we
eggs.
weren't. That was when we weren't sneaky. You know how
How'd
to
you
eat real
heat it
food.
up? You have to like put it in a fire?
Yeah, we made.
Oh.
Diesel fuel and sand.
What we used to get was we used to get these little heat tabs. and they were a little. What were they made out of? Some kind of
They
gel.
still sell them.
Yeah, there was some kind of a little compact heat tab. And what you did is you would light that,
Sterno cups, right? It's like a sterno cup?
Yes, sir.
something like that. You'd light it, and that's how you would heat your meal.
But it's only a one-time use.
Gross.
So it's small?
Yeah.
That's
Spoon.
disgusting.
90s. Oh, that's fucking awesome.
That's from 1977.
Wow, I'd love to show my dad that.
A lot of BPA.
BPA.
The stuff they make plastic out of and they don't want kids using drinking out of
Hey,
anymore.
open the other bag. That's the stuff that I got you that reminded me of you when you talk about all this stuff. To a certain extent.
You put a cane in there?
Well, those are your rations. You have to open them up with a can.
They come in a can. They're called Depends.
I have to. Look at these.
I was in this.
Look at the weed socks.
Jody, he got 2. He doesn't need that.
Oh, he has a can opener.
Yeah, that's right.
He just got him.
Yeah, he needs to learn how to open it.
Yes.
Or see if he
So
remembers.
you
how to
use your
open it.
real can opener.
He said, screw that.
Oh,
You know what he
Yeah.
did with it.
But the
Give me-
weed socks,
give
because
me the
I know
automatic.
how you
There's a
used to
little
travel
white
like
coat.
800 miles for your, your business, because you were an entrepreneur.
It was a homegrown business.
Yeah, exactly. Now he just needs to keep his feet warm.
It was hash and weed.
Right. I mean, that's not
Good one,
necessarily
love it,
rations. It was just a fun store in Boston, and I had to put just silly stuff in there.
What he's using to open
I
that
didn't-
can
I
is
didn't
what,
forget.
is what it's called. It's called officially a P38,
Really?
but we called him a John Wayne. And all it is really just a
That's a lot of work.
multi-purpose can opener. See?
There wasn't
I love my
anything
can
easy.
opener.
I know. I want to buy one of those. I was thinking about
It's the
that.
best.
I was thinking about that.
It's like it gives you time to
I got one for Caleb
work for your food.
Well, you got to work up an appetite.
Wow. Just be careful you don't cut your finger.
Oh, that.
Yes, dear.
Yes, that's a good answer. I like it when he says that. Yeah, that's really dangerous.
The cover is afterwards.
You must be starved by the time you get it
Can you imagine?
You probably start earlier just in case.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be hungry in an hour, so I'm going to
Well,
start
since
now.
he's used that, we would have been eating by now. After
Yeah.
Shut up.
Well, that's a rock.
A hard one? Better be a hard one.
It's not a hard one.
Blockhead.
It's not. Well, those are rocks. Like if you have like whiskey on the rocks. I don't know.
Oh.
They were just so cool in this cool little store in Boston.
These are, so they're like
You
ice
put them in the
cubes.
freezer. Yeah, they're rocks. Or you
But they have no dots on them.
He does that pretty good, don't he?
I got a Sharpie.
yeah, silly putty for when you're like
Yep.
stressing. You can play with some silly putty. Some
Mini clay.
Yep. So here again, you can play with clay when you're on the phone.
When you want to putty around.
I went to a meeting one day and they gave me silly putty. And it's something. It's like a stress reducer.
Yeah.
Did it work?
No. But I had so much fun with it. The whole
It was a good
meeting.
idea, though.
The
Good
whole
marketing
meeting,
gimmick.
I played with the silly putty. I made all these cool things.
So nobody got anything out of the meeting because they were not paying attention to the meeting. They were paying attention to
I was
you
paying
making
attention.
some
Yeah, they were.
silly
I made
putty.
cool things.
Oh, I
that
need
thing-
this.
Yeah, wrapped in wire.
Because they keep getting the doors tangled
All
up.
tangled up.
Awesome.
Yeah. And there's something else in there too. You're gonna laugh at me, but it reminds me of, like you were playing war games.
You're the bomb.
You're the bomb! And that has a heart on it. You're the bomb.
Aw.
He's the bomb. The lip balm.
Okay, too much info.
You know what? You can use that in the phone booth. And I was in.
I appreciate it.
Love you, brother.
Me too, man.
The lip balm. We're gonna try and do this in the restaurant tonight.
I was not thinking that I was getting swag tonight.
Well, we were gonna try and do it in the restaurant, but then the boys thought, yeah, we can't.
Yeah.
So we thought, because I had this in my pocket. Not realizing you guys gave him like a real. What about Diane? Doesn't she get a kiss? She's videotaping.
I'm in the corner.
She's busy.
The cameraman never gets any recognition.
Now we can end the